Hello, day 8, just leaving Keld all packed up, gonna head up over the high level route into Reeth, hopefully stop, have a bit of food in the pub and push on to Marrick then a little bit later on this afternoon. True to form, the weather today is going to be showers, so wet weather gear is out again. My boot is drier than it was, but still not perfect, but it's enough to get by at least. So yeah, we'll see what today brings. Rained good 4 or 5 hours last night. Yeah. Rained. We got up this morning, it was still raining, but we did manage to catch a dry patch just to pack the tent away. It's just started picking with rain again now, so yeah, that's 6 out of 8 days so far we've had rain, but looking at it, I've said this pretty much every day, but from tomorrow it does look better, so we'll see whether or not that's true. So probably catch up and do a little bit further on when we're up by the smelting mills or Gunnerside Gill, somewhere up that way. But for now, we're just going to try and get our heads down and pace out some quick miles really. So we'll see you in a bit. So we've just climbed up of Gunnerside Gill, absolutely stunning, beautiful waterfalls, a couple of ruins, so just heading up over the top now to, I can't remember where, but we'll head for the old smelting mills, lead mines. See a bit more history before we drop down into to Reeth. Gonna hopefully try and find somewhere out of the wind to sit down and have a little bit of food, because we haven't had breakfast this morning because we just wanted to get up and out of the rain. So need to find somewhere to stop and get the calories in. So when we do, I'll see you then. Slight amendment to the last video. It wasn't Gunnerside Gill. I got a bit ahead of myself. That was Swinner Gill. So Gunnerside Gill is coming up next. So drop down into that and then up over the top. So yeah, my mistake, but still on track, making decent time. So hopefully find a place to stop, maybe down in this valley for a little bit of food. So we just come up from Gunnerside Gill, really steep climb out there, but still we made it through. Should hopefully only have a little bit of a climb now up over the top of the moors, and then should be downhill all the way to Reeth. So we'll give you a shout in a bit. Not sure if you can hear me because of the wind, but finally up Brompton-on-Swale, which was serious. Big scramble, sort of over a bit of a landslide. Yeah, really good. So up over the top, we've got about 6.5 miles to reach. So just going to motor on as quick as we can now. Get into reach before 1:30 to 3 o'clock. Have some food. We did stop for breakfast, but we're at the top now, so we're just heading down to the border. So we'll just get into it and find a pub, have good food, and then push on to Marrick from there. So if we don't catch you sooner, we'll catch you in Reith. So here we are at Old Gang Smelting Mill. As you can see, the hats have gone on, the sun's come out, so the forehead was getting a little bit toasty. So this marks the 6.5 mile mark roughly for today. So we've probably got about another 5 to go into Reith. Really good roads, so hoping to get there in decent time. Like I said, try and find a pub, get a bit of food. So we will probably see you in the pub. Hello from just outside Reith. Just stopped, had a little bit of a snack in a Black Bull. We missed for about 10 minutes, so we couldn't have a big meal. So we just had to make do with some snacks. Got some sausage rolls, bit of chocolate, things like that from the newsagents. So we are just heading out to Reith now to Marrick, Nuncoat Nook Farm. So we'll give you a shout when we get there. Hello from Marrick. We are in a caravan in Nuncoat Nook Farm. The plan was to camp, and the weather all the way up here was absolutely glorious.
Have to take the waterproofs off.
Yeah, waterproofs off. Absolutely boiling.
Sunglasses on.
Sweating,
on.
boiling. And about 10-15 minutes before we got to campsite, the heavens opened and it just hasn't stopped. So we knocked the door of the farm and she said, would you like to camp? And we said, yeah, or anyway you've got this dry. So she said, you can have the caravan if you want. So we are in this little beat up old caravan.
We are in the 1980s.
Yeah, from the 70s or 80s. And not only that, we've got a roof over our heads, but we have TV. We have full digital TV. We have more channels than we've had in any B&B along the way. So
B&B's it cost us 90 quid. It's cost us 20.
Yeah, this is 20 quid. So yeah, we are just chilling out a little bit, just dried off. All the clothes are hanging up drying, so we're gonna have a little bit of food later on, watch some TV, and have a nice comfy night. Weather for tomorrow is now changed to rain. Surprise, surprise.
Of course.
So we're looking to get to the Hilliard Arms. It is only around about 10 miles from here, so it should be nice and quick going. Even if it is raining, we won't be in it long. Try and get to the Hilliard Arms. Might try and ring them. I don't know if they do rooms. I know they definitely do camping. I don't know if they do rooms, but I think it might be a case of trying to get a room there tomorrow. But we'll see whether or not that's the case. But yeah, just thought we'd give you a little update of the of the situation we find ourselves in. So we shall see you in the morning. Good morning, day 9. Just leaving our beautiful caravan in Nuncoat Nook Farm. At the moment it's dry, but as you can see we're wet weather geared up again because the forecast is pretty grim for today. So we have booked ahead to the Farmer's Arms in Catterick, which is a little bit further than we would have planned on going today anyway. The original plan was the Hilliard Arms, but they don't have rooms, they only do camping, and seeing as it's going to be a pretty miserable day, we thought we'd get it somewhere, because we're going to have to dry some gear. Don't know how much filming I'll get done today. I haven't done anywhere near as much filming as I wanted to do on this walk, pretty much. We are, as I said, day 9, and we've been raining over 7 of them, including today when it does rain later. So yeah, we shall try and get our heads down now. Marsk is the next stop, but well, I say stop. Yeah, Marsk is the next place we'll go into at least, but we'll just fly through there, it's only up the road. And then we're going to get our heads down, get to Richmond, and find somewhere, have a bite to eat before pushing on to Catterick. So it's only going to be about 11 miles today, so pretty easy going it should be, apart from the weather, but we'll see how that turns out. So yeah, we'll probably catch up with you in a little bit, just depends on whether we see anything interesting on the way. We'll let you know. Hello again. Just about 2 miles away from Richmond. Thought we'd just drop in while it's dry and I can get the camera out. Passed through Marsk about half hour ago. Nice pretty little place. So just a lot of walking over the fields now. Just about to start dropping down, I think, into Richmond. So probably about maybe another hour max, I think, probably to Richmond. So it's just gone 12, so hope to get there for around about 1 o'clock. Hopefully find a pub that's serving, because we did miss the pub in Reeth yesterday by about 10 minutes for their lunch service. So with a bit of luck we'll be bang in the middle of service, get a table, get a little bit of food in, just for the final sort of 5 miles or so to Catterick. So once we've found somewhere and sat down, we'll probably drop in again. So yeah, see you in a bit. Hello from Richmond. Just had a nice bit of food in the Black Lion. Nice recharge, sort of middle of the day. It's about 2 o'clock now, so probably only got another 2 and a bit hours maybe to the BB, so we should get there at a decent time. So yeah, we'll hopefully get our heads down now and push on. Nice few calories in it, but
have you got a carrier bag?
it's weird trying to look where you're going all the time when you're on the streets of a town, weirdly. So yeah, just thought we'd give it a drop in. Lovely little place Richmond is. So we shall see you probably in 2 or 3 hours when we get to the B&B, unless we see someone interested on the way, in which case we'll see you then. So we've just left Richmond, and even though it is a small market town, it does give me an idea about how loud the real world is. Just traffic and cars and people. So yeah, it gives you a bit of a sort of taste as the differences between the rural and city life. And especially doing something like this, you get an appreciation for how quiet the outdoors is. So I know which one I prefer. So yeah, we are probably not far away. I think it's the A1 we cross under, just by Catterick, so I don't think we're too far away. We got Colburn probably about a mile away, so probably a couple of miles from Catterick. So yeah, should be in fairly early, get our feet up, and hopefully there'll be a bar of some kind there, maybe a bit of food. I don't know, we found the number in the guidebook to ring them to book in the Farmer's Arms, so we have no idea what it's like. But yeah, it's just been a bit of an easygoing day, to be honest, which is kind of welcome. Nathan's knee was playing up over the last few days, especially on some of the steep descents. So yeah, today's been a nice one for him to rest. Tomorrow we're hoping to push on big mileage to Ingleby, but it is fairly flat, so shouldn't be too bad on his knee. So at the moment we're on course to make it in 13 days, which will put us into Robin Hood's Bay on Monday, which will be the bank holiday Monday. So I'd imagine Robin Hood's Bay is probably going to be crazy busy, because it's going to be a bank holiday. But I mean, that's much of a muchness. I don't care how many people are there. Just looking forward to dipping a feet and throwing a stone, really. So yeah, I'll probably catch up with you again in either Colburn or Catterick, really. So we'll see how far we get. This is the outskirts of Colburn, just past the Hildyard Arms, where we were going to camp tonight, but the weather forecast was supposed to be way worse than it is, so we did book in a place a little bit further on. Probably could have camped, but the place we've booked will charge us whether we stay or not, so we might as well just keep going, get an extra few miles in, and have a comfy bed for the night. So we will pick you up just probably outside Catterick before we get there, I suppose. So we'll see you a bit later on. So we've just come under the A1, so just only I don't know, 5 minutes, 10 minutes or so, just to get to where we're staying for tonight. We'll probably get checked in and make ourselves pretty smell all nice before we go down for food a bit later on this evening. So we'll probably see you at dinner time. Hello from Catterick, or Brompton-on-Swale, should I say, to be more accurate. We're in the Farmer's Arms. We've just had a shower, got changed, so we're going to head downstairs for a little bit of food and a pint, and then have a good night's rest in a nice room, probably the cheapest room we've had.
Yeah, it is though. It is super so far.
And considering it's actually pretty good. So we're hoping to get to Ingleby tomorrow, get some big miles in, and get into Robin's Bay on Monday rather than Tuesday. So we'll see how that goes tomorrow. We will hopefully get some more videoing in. I haven't done anywhere near as much videoing as I'd like on the trip, just because of weather. I couldn't get the camera out, just would get soaking. So yeah, hopefully looking at the weather should be a far more enjoyable walk, and at least you should see a little bit more of where we are. So we'll pick it up again in the morning.